For 4 years now, Pi Network has been the hub of internet legend. In fact, many people pray that the world shouldn't end until we know what happens to Pi miners. This is because the coin network had made a lot of promises since 2018. As a matter of fact, a lot of companies and stores out there have started accepting Pi coin, like this guy on the screen.
I will be accepting Pi in my laundry shop. Yes, so if you have dirty clothes, you can bring all of it to my laundry shop and then I'll accept Pi as payment, okay? Yes, I'll be accepting Pi as payment for my course. And also, if you know of anyone who have set Pi as well as payment, okay? Tag them to this video.
This is a city in Nigeria called Boshi, where people are trading Pi coins for a bag of rice, as you can see in this video. Despite the fact that Pi coin has not yet been formally listed on any platform, there are a lot of other stores that are eager to accept it in exchange for their products. However, by 2023, something huge is going to happen to Pi. The price of the Pi coin is about to shock the crypto market and break the internet. So, in today's video, we'll be updating you on the most recent Pi network developments. We'll also use Pi network price forecasts to demonstrate to you guys that 2023 will be a great year for Pi. But first, let's consider how Pi came to be associated with the cryptocurrency realm. Well, it all began in 2018, when the Pi team launched their goal to make cryptocurrency mining available to everyone. The University of Stanford's Pi Core team claims that the Pi coin would be produced far more effectively than Bitcoin. But the promises kept coming in one by one, that everyone would be able to mine the coin on their phone and spend the coin as needed. After much anticipation, the Pi team finally launched the Pi project on March 14, 2019, which we now refer to as the Pi Day. The Pi coin was essentially worthless and had a value of far less than $1 on that particular day. The only thing you could do with it was to preserve it for future use, while very slowly mining the Pi coin. But many individuals joined the network due to the promises to make Pi more widely available than Bitcoin. And in just 3 months, more than 100,000 individuals had already started their ascent to 1,000 Pi. A year later, it had increased dramatically to more than 12 million people. 14 million users has been added to the platform gradually as of March 2021. And the number is still rising as we speak. But to this day, it still seems like an eternity before the universal Pi promise is realized. And it is precisely because of this promise that the Pi coin has become more of a myth in the cryptocurrency community, despite predictions that a new era will begin in 2023. But wait a moment, wouldn't it be a tragedy if everyone had access to the Pi coin? I would say yes. Moreover, no, I'll explain. I'm going to say yes because most crypto coins like our own Pi, Ethereum, Tron, and Bitcoin have built-in regulating systems. Every time the number of users in that cryptocurrency network reaches a specific threshold, this control system is set up to cut the amount of coins that are readily available in half. This approach is known as the regular halving system in the cryptosphere. According to what we know, this method was created to ensure that there aren't too few or too many cryptocurrency in circulation. Since inflation could occur if there are too many coins in circulation, this is to be avoided. And it is for this reason that the crucial job of the halving system is focused on averting such a catastrophe. Regarding Pi, the halving system has already controlled the coin 3 times before. The first one took place when 1,000 people were recorded by the Pi network. At that time, the Pi coin's mining rate decreased from 1 to 0.8 Pi per hour. Shortly afterwards, the mining rate again decreased to 0 Pi per hour at 1 million users and further at 10 million, reaching 0.2. Everyone initially thought that the rate would be nearly 0 by the time the Pi network reached 1 billion users. Pi enthusiasts thought that millions of them would already be dancing. But what does the current Pi trend say? It's unfortunate to hear that the Pi coin currently lacks a defined value. Yet many businesses are embracing Pi as form of payment. Therefore, we still have a very bright future. The Pi coin's future forecasts and mining strategy are quite accurate. The people in your Pi network are always available to act as your scam alert, and you may mine the coin totally on your smartphone. You have the option of purchasing a P node that consumes a lot of electricity in order to increase your earnings. However, as of right now, owning a Pi node offers you nothing, because the Pi coin itself is still a spoiler as of this writing. However, as a Pier owner, you will receive a portion of every transaction charge as your gas fee when Pi becomes an exchangeable coin similar to Bitcoin. In spite of the P coin's current unknown value, over 12,000 people worldwide already own Pi thanks to this money. Recently, however, a group of individuals with a form of pass known as the KC verification have been able to trade, buy, and sell Pi coins. They are unable to exchange it for real-time coins that can be exchanged for actual money because each transaction they make is only feasible within the Pi ecosystem. However, those individuals assert that the Pi transactions only take a few seconds. The issue is, though, that may actually be a big step for Pi's future. And since 2022 is still young, 2023 might actually be a terrific year for the Pi squad and Pi miners. I'll stop speculating now. What do experts actually think will happen to Pis in the future, specifically in 2023? Let's investigate. What price will the Pi coin have in 2023? Let's get this out of the way first before we discuss the many perspectives on the future of Pi. Because the cryptocurrency market is typically quite volatile and nobody knows what the future may bring, making an accurate prediction about the future of a crypto coin is like trying to catch the wind. For Pi, this unpredictability is significantly worse due to two key factors. Pi has no price history, for one. Therefore, the only information available to anyone is what the Pi team has promised, as well as the app's and ecosystem's present features and rankings. However, as we can see with Bitcoin and Ethereum, the Pi network has not yet been able to keep up with the price trend of the cryptocurrency market. Therefore, no one can predict the future with absolute confidence. However, given the current situation, experts predict that by the end of 2022, the Pi coin may be listed on some cryptocurrency exchange trends. This is due to the fact that, if everything goes according to plan, the Pi team will launch the Pi coin's primary net by June of this year. Pi coin will then have the opportunity to reach its peak. The value of the Pi currency may actually tip the scales at first, but a few days after the initial launch, it will fall back to just above $0. Based on the history of other coins with a similar concept, this is true. This is due to the fact that many individuals first rushed to purchase the Pi currency. They would try to earn a profit by selling all of their stock a few days later, so that would account for the abrupt changes in the price of Pi. The Pi network core team is actively working to avert this catastrophe. However, by the end of 2023, Pi prices might start to break their own records, setting some new patterns. Because many industry professionals anticipate a rise in the cryptocurrency business by that time. The cause of this increase is still mostly unknown as of right now. However, let's assume that it does. One of the best crypto networks to use from that would be the Pi coin, because it has always been simple to mine. Second, a large portion of the money would have been acquired for free by several people. Pi may therefore be in high demand at a time when the cryptocurrency market is booming if the Pi team executed their marketing duty effectively. That's it for now. Please don't forget to click on the subscribe button and notification bell down below, so you get to know whenever we post similar videos. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.